Have you ever poured your heart into a meal, tasted it, and then felt that undeniable pang of disappointment because something was just missing? You followed the recipe to a T, but it tastes a bit flat, a little dull, or just plain bland. It is a common kitchen conundrum, and thankfully, it has a straightforward solution. If your dish tastes bland while cooking, the most common reason is simply that it needs more seasoning. Most often, this means it requires an adjustment in salt, a touch of acid, or perhaps some additional aromatic spices to truly awaken its flavors. Our taste buds are sophisticated, but they relying on these fundamental flavor components to fully register and appreciate a dish. Salt does not just make things taste salty, it amplifies and enhances the other flavors present. Acid, like lemon juice or vinegar, brightens the palate and cuts through richness, preventing the dish from tasting heavy. Aromatic spices and herbs add depth and complexity, creating a more engaging culinary experience. When these elements are out of balance, the dish falls flat and uninspired. So, what do you do when your dish is bland? First and foremost, you must taste your food frequently throughout the cooking process. Do not wait until the very end. Grab a clean spoon, take a small sample, and really focus on what your palate is telling you. If it tastes dull, start with salt. Many recipes suggest a pinch, but the amount needed can vary wildly depending on ingredients. Add a small pinch of kosher salt or sea salt, stir it in thoroughly, and then taste again. You might be surprised how much difference just a quarter teaspoon can make. Keep adding and tasting until the dish sings. Remember, you can always add more salt, but you cannot easily take it away. Next, consider acid. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice, a splash of lime juice, or even a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar can instantly wake up flavors that seem sleepy. Think of it like a squeeze of a fresh wedge over fish or tacos. It adds a vibrant tang that balances everything out. Do not forget your herbs and spices. If you are using dried spices, consider blooming them in a little oil at the beginning of your cooking process to release their full aroma. If using fresh herbs, stir them in towards the end to preserve their delicate notes. Layering flavors with different herbs and spices throughout cooking can build incredible depth. For example, add some bay leaf or thyme early for foundational notes, and finish with fresh parsley or cilantro for brightness. Sometimes, a bland dish might also benefit from a touch of fat to carry the flavors, like a swirl of good olive oil or a pat of butter at the end. And surprisingly, a tiny amount of sweetness, perhaps a pinch of sugar or a splash of maple syrup, can balance out savory dishes, especially those with a lot of acidity or bitterness. This intentional process is what culinary professionals refer to as seasoning in layers or building flavor. It is the secret handshake of great cooks who understand that flavor is not a static component but an evolving masterpiece. Another secret weapon is umami, often called the fifth taste. Ingredients rich in umami, like a dash of soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, mushroom powder, or even a spoonful of tomato paste, can add a deep, savory richness that provides a fantastic flavor bridge, making other seasonings shine even brighter. These ingredients can elevate a dish from simply good to absolutely unforgettable. By embracing this proactive approach, tasting frequently, and understanding the distinct roles of salt, acid, umami, and even a touch of sweetness or fat, you are empowering yourself to be the chef in your own kitchen. You will transform ordinary ingredients into extraordinary meals, ensuring every single bite is bursting with vibrant, well-balanced flavor, leaving blandness as a distant, forgotten memory. Cook with confidence and taste with intention.